Taurus. Hi guys, welcome back, Taurus. Thank you for being with me. Thank you guys for being patient these last couple days while I was having all the internet issues. I think they're mostly worked out, but there may still be a little bit of blurry imagery once in a while on this video as well, and then it should kind of smooth out. But let's just see what we get in this storyline for you guys. All right. I'm using this chakra deck today because I just wanted to go with what's the kind of like what's the overall energy here as well. So we're going to work with these 5 cards that popped out. Taurus, right now, the only chakra that's dominating is the third eye chakra, right? So we've got 2 cards out of 5. So we start out with the 6 of Wands. Somebody is feeling like they don't have this success, but I don't feel like it's you. I feel like somebody... You guys got a message like this once before in the recent past where I think it's that you are confident that you're making a new decision. Someone else is the one feeling like they're not the winner in this situation. Like they're losing the Taurus because the Taurus is going into a different direction. This is somebody who thinks that your emotions are the reason, or even your like emotions, sensual attraction, all those things, that kind of desire is what is leading you to a different direction here. And it is because this wasn't your fulfillment. Wherever you had been was not your fulfillment. And I feel like someone is aware, and you are intuitively aware that they know this. So I don't know if there's like an underlying energetic understanding. There's not been lies about this because we got the 7 of Swords in the reverse. I think if anything, you've been very straightforward about this. And it seems like you've set your sights on either choosing to love yourself, or you set your sights on someone else that you view as an individual that, you know, is more loving. It's more in attunement or alignment with what you want to receive from a partnership. But one person here seems to be, let's change decks here as we open up this story a little bit. One person here seems to be feeling like, I'm losing Taurus. I know that I'm losing Taurus. Taurus has not hidden that from me. They haven't pretended like, oh, this is going to be okay and we're going to patch it up. And I feel like you're very aware that they are aware, which is, you know, maybe it's a wonderful thing. I mean, because then there's no confusion, there's no game playing. And I think that's always the preferred choice, right? Yeah. 9 of Coins. This person, though, it seems to be about the person who's losing Taurus right now that we keep talking about, because there is this, maybe they're even concerned, you know, I don't have enough money. If Taurus leaves my life, how am I going to have everything that I need? Because with that 9 of Coins in the reverse, this person is not feeling abundant or steady on their own 2 feet. Like this person maybe really has relied on the Taurus. Wow. Even thought that the Taurus was like a wish fulfillment. Like Taurus is exactly the person that they had wanted in their life. Okay, but how did this person treat the Taurus? Because, you know, for the Taurus to be choosing to walk onward, that kind of makes me question. Queen of Cups in the reverse. So the very thing that the Taurus is saying, I want to go someplace where I'm really loved, and I want to love myself enough to choose to go someplace where I feel loved and, you know, given like the attentiveness and the compassion and the energy. This is where somebody clings to the Taurus but doesn't actually give love. This is one of those situations where, if this is why the Taurus is walking away from this person is, they are aware that the Taurus is walking away. They're also feeling like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do when we're really done and you don't talk to me anymore? But when I asked how have they treated the Taurus, because they thought the Taurus was a wish fulfillment, then why didn't they treat the Taurus better? You know, like when you don't treat somebody like they're your wish fulfillment when they are, that's, so this person had a lot of passion, but kind of like, this person might have been extremely like physically attracted to the Taurus, but when it came to them, you know, like really letting the Taurus know how valuable they were, you know, there's a difference between passion and like emotional, like love that is given, right? And in this case, this person, they might have also had kind of like some, I'm going to even say like a hot temper, where it's, you know, there's lots of passion and everything is like done at 110 degrees. It's like they cook everything on high, and if you cook everything on high on the top of your stove, lots of things get burned. It's like this person didn't know how to do the emotional connection, but they were racing in, super passionate about Taurus, but just as quickly could maybe turn into like not treating the Taurus very well, irritated over petty things, quick to pop in, quick to pop out. If they're coming in and then there's an irritation or something, then slamming a door and walking out, and it just feels like this was very this person was very passionate about the Taurus, but I don't think that they were in a place in this story where they could like give to the Taurus with their emotions. I mean, this person seems to be emotionally shut down and operate more on passion. Like I say, if somebody always cooks on the stovetop on high, everything's going to get burned. There's only certain things that we cook on high and only for shorter durations. But I feel like this person, everything that they did was always on high. 9 of Cups. This is still somebody who chose what made them happy first, foremost, and always. So Taurus is my wish fulfillment. Heck yeah, I want the Taurus in my life. That makes me happy. What else makes me happy? Lots of other things make me happy. But this person didn't really think like, am I making sure that the Taurus is happy? Am I looking to the Taurus's needs? So in this storyline, the reason the Taurus is walking away from somebody is because this is the way the Taurus was treated, and the Taurus is not interested. The Taurus has taken away their passion for this person. I feel like Taurus has lost their attractiveness for this person. Like this person's no longer attractive to the Taurus, and the Taurus they're not trying to pretend like maybe there is still some little romantic thing that can get kindled. And I say all this because it's like the Taurus knows it and this other person knows it, and this Taurus knows that this other person knows it. So it's good because it's all up, completely. There's no hidden agendas. There's no pretenses. This is all just like, hey, this is how it is. And I think that it's become very clear that the Taurus is no longer like engaging in like a romance with this person, no longer engaging in any kind of interactions. And the Taurus is fine about this. We're healed. 4 of Swords in the reverse. There isn't any long-term damage. There isn't anything here other than the Taurus is finished with something. And so now tell me about this Queen of Cups, because the Taurus is going someplace. Ooh, okay. No joke. We just got, now this came out backwards and this one came out a little angled sideways for the way I look at it, right? So when I look down, that's how when I pick it up, you're going to see it in this way just because of the way, I pick this card up in my hand. Normally when I pick up a card, because I want to show it to you the way it came out, I would always turn it the way I see it, right? So that's, if you ever wonder why, if you see my wrists move, it's because I show you the card how I see it, because that's how I read it. But in this case, sorry, but I'm picking this up in this way because this is really exciting that we have a King of Cups and the Knight of Cups. However, remember, one is sideways and the other one is actually reversed. So we have a perfectly matched pair that Taurus is not. It's funny because Taurus is not jumping to go get this situation. I almost feel like the Taurus is definitely not interested in rushing anything. Like if the Taurus is removing themselves from a relationship that they had with someone who couldn't express themselves, didn't give them love, Taurus has learned a lot from that and saying, yeah, I see that there's this other person out there that's really attractive. Now, again, it doesn't matter what gender. This could be same sex. This could be, flip flop, whatever. You could be identify as a female or identify as a male. This could be a female or a male. So just flip flop that, however. But it's like Taurus is saying, but I want to see, how does this other person that I think could be a great match for me, how do they come toward me? What do they do? How do they put their energy toward me? Because I'm not going to chase anybody around, even somebody that seems like they could be a great match. I want to let this person show me if they want to invest with me. Because if someone doesn't, I'm not chasing anybody around. So there's this undercurrent of attraction that the Taurus has with some other person. And the Taurus knows that. But Taurus is like, I'm not going to go chasing this other person. I'm going to let them show me what they want with me. Okay, 10 of Wands in the reverse here. This is one of those cards where this is good because we don't have pent up burdens or anything like that. There's none of the, like If somebody doesn't have the energy to come toward Taurus and really open up and be emotional, like, and emotionally available, Taurus is not worried about it. It doesn't impact their self-worth at all. It's interesting because Taurus is like impervious to anybody else's stuff. It's like, that's your deal. All I got to worry about is my deal. We still have some silence between the Taurus and this particular person. So we have attraction here. What is this person waiting for? Because somebody wants, I mean, they look like they're a great match for Taurus. What are they waiting for? We have the Fool in the reverse and the Chariot in the reverse. So this person is not coming toward, could be a Cancerian, doesn't have to be, but I just say that because now we have a King and a Queen of Cups. So this is all talking about an emotional connection that Taurus knows that somebody has emotions for them, but isn't really showing them, isn't really taking action. Taurus is like, well, maybe they will, maybe they won't. I don't know yet. But what is making it so this person doesn't come forward? They don't want to rush in and look foolish. They don't want to, like, this person is intentionally holding back. Why? Are they not sure about the status of Taurus's life right now? I mean, Seven of Swords. And that one almost jumped off the table. Seven of Swords there is, that's like, they've got fears. This is, kind of running away. They're not really sure about how the Taurus feels. I feel like this person, they kind of like peek their head out and then they see, is Taurus interested? That this is like somebody who does a little bit of, I almost think that they're trying to entice the Taurus into letting them know if the Taurus is interested. So we have a little bit of cat and mouse thing going on here. I'm not a big fan of that. It's more like, if you're interested, be interested. Okay, we got the Empress in the upright, which is Libra Taurus, and we've got the Lovers card in the reverse. This person wants to make sure that Taurus is done with their ex and that they're out of that situation, because this person, so it's not really cat and mouse. I have to backtrack. This person does not want, they see Taurus as like, wow, you could be the one. But I'll be darned if I'm getting into in any kind of a situation where then I look like a fool because it turns out you're still invested in somebody else. This person wants like complete assurance that the Taurus is free. The Taurus is done with that connection. They need to be clean, clear, and free, because the Taurus looks at them as like, this other person is looking at the Taurus like, I need to know that you are clean and free of your past. Whoever this person was, the Taurus has been distancing themselves from, this King of Cups, who's not quite making an overture and not quite moving toward the Taurus yet. It's because they want to make sure the Taurus is really single and free before they want to take any steps, right? This is like, I don't want you to be flip-flopping between me and that other past person. I need to know that you're totally available, because this person has long-term designs on the Taurus. Okay, so what about the Taurus? What is the Taurus feeling or thinking about this person? What's their side of this? Because I mean, I think that that's fair. Somebody, if they know that the Taurus was involved with something else, it's ending. This person is like keeping a respectful distance. They don't want to come rushing in and be, whatever, like a home wrecker if they don't really understand what the whole situation is. They want the Taurus to be done with that person before they approach the Taurus. I think that's fair. So on the Taurus' side, how do they view this King of Cups? We've got this 8 of Coins in the upright, got a Strength card in the reverse, got a Queen of Wands in the reverse, and got a 7 of Wands in the upright. Taurus might be looking at this person like, I feel like this person just works a ton because they think that this person is kind of scared to get involved in another relationship because they don't have a ton of great self-worth right now, and that they have obstacles that they're fighting, like they're fighting their own battles. So the Taurus is kind of like, I kind of feel like the Taurus is putting some pretty high expectations on this other person, deciding, well, they're not coming toward me because they really need to work on themselves first. But the Taurus is done with the situation, but I don't know, have they made that clear to this person? Because this person is waiting for the absolute, you're free and clear, or this person's not stepping across the line to come toward Taurus. Does this person know that the Taurus is done, and is the Taurus really done here? Because it's kind of interesting that we have Temperance. Temperance is about balance and harmony. I feel like these two just need to have a conversation. If something is done over and that's how it is, so you notice how we have shedding light on the situation. This is like an opportunity for two people to like really converse, because I think the Taurus has this one idea that this person is holding back from them because this person is still trapped in kind of their own karmic self-worth issue thing. And yet this individual, this King of Cups here, is like, they don't actually appear that way. They think the Taurus is maybe not 100% done with a former situation. So I don't think it's any fear holding this other person back. But let's clarify, right? Even though that didn't come up yet, let's see if we can get an answer on that. Let's go with this deck. I touched it first. Okay, so if this conversation happens, then what? Okay, well, this conversation happens. We have Judgment in the reverse and the Devil in the upright. The conversation would be all about like, no, I'm done with my ex. I'm not going back to my ex. And this would be like airing it out. Like, is there still some attachment? What's the real situation here? I think that this is, I don't know. I think that there's an opportunity for both people to actually say, well, I haven't been holding back for the wrong reason. I've been holding back out of respect, making sure you really are done. Princess of Swords in the reverse and the Nine of Cups in the reverse. Neither person's looking for a heartbreak. That's how I would say this. Neither person is looking for a heartbreak. You know, it's almost like, look, I'm done with exes, but they might still be clinging to me just a little bit, but I'm not going back to them and I'm not looking at my old exes. This is almost like an opportunity for there to be this conversation that clears the air. Again, this is shedding light on things and getting this out. Okay. So then what action does this King of Cups want to take if that conversation were to happen? Three of Swords in the reverse. This is actually really good. This is like, okay, then there's not going to be any betrayal. There's potential for something amazing. Strength card in the upright. Remember, that's what the Taurus was thinking. This person doesn't have a whole lot of courage. Maybe they're still scared, or they're not coming toward me because they're fearful, or they're in a karmic cycle, or they're not feeling really good about themselves. And no, I think that this person wants to be sure, this King of Cups, who's a very loving individual, they've been withholding on purpose because they're like, I don't know what Taurus's status is, and I'm not walking in to then, you know, fight for somebody who's still involved with an ex. And so I think that there's just been like, this conversation hasn't happened. But if this conversation happens, we have some real, like, okay, excellent. There's no heartbreak. And yes, I'm all in. You know, this is this person taking charge. We have that Strength card, that Leo energy. Okay, what about on the Taurus's side? Because, you know, we still haven't established, are they really Queen of Cups again? Boy, Taurus would love to open up to this person. This is somebody that the Taurus thinks, yeah, if this person, I don't know why they're holding back. Well, they're holding back because there hasn't been a real straightforward, like, I feel like the energy between these two is like all cards always have to be laid on the table. I think that it might be refreshing also for Taurus, because remember, Taurus was real upfront with, you know, letting this other previous partner know that I'm not doing this anymore. I'm done. We're ending things. And then Taurus has been like, why is this other person not coming toward me? Well, because they're as cut and dried and straightforward as the Taurus is. This could be a nice, refreshing thing. So on the Taurus's side, along with that Queen of Cups, because if this person like says, okay, you're free, you're single, you're clear, then I'm interested. On this side, the Taurus is like, good, because I got a whole lot of emotion and I'm not looking for this to take forever. Like, let's go ahead and give each other a shot now. Three of Wands in the reverse is like now. The World card in the reverse, this is like, I feel like this has been some kind of an under the surface, like interest that two people have had for a really long time. And there are things that they can easily slip into some kind of, maybe this is like someone where there was already a friendship, but the friendship hadn't evolved to romance, but there was like, okay, I think they're interested. Why aren't they actually coming forward? It's because someone does want it like signed on, you know, on the dotted line that I am done with my ex. I am not pining for someone. I am not looking for a rebound. I am not, you know, it's like this person wants to make sure that the Taurus is as free of the exes as they are. But the Taurus was thinking that they must not be done with their exes. But I feel like everybody's done. And as we get that all cleared up, it's interesting because there are still other pieces of history that each person may still carry with them, because hey, that's our life story, right? So it's not like certainly exes could still try to hang on, but the important part is that neither one of these two characters are holding on to their exes. So it's kind of like, in reality, no, we can just enjoy this. We can do this. We've got the Empress again in the upright. I feel like this is still on the Taurus' side. I feel like the Taurus is ready to be treated really well. Maybe they also are like, heck yeah, make me your Empress, Justice in the reverse. I'm about ready to receive somebody who treats me really, really well. Four of Pentacles in the reverse. I feel like Taurus is ready to totally open up to this person if this person is going to take the steps toward them and let the Taurus know, like, I would treat you well. I'll treat you better than that previous person that you were with, but I want to know first, are you done with that previous person? I feel like both of these individuals are like, they want to treat each other well, and nobody is looking for a heartbreak, and nobody is looking to betray each other, hurt each other, which I like that a lot in the storyline. I like it when we see, people really being, treating each other with respect and like they matter. But each person is just a little bit like, I want to make sure that I'm not opening myself up to a set of game playing, And in this story, we're not. In this story, it's actually looking amazing. Funny to see the Taurus come up as the Queen of Cups 3 times in a row out of 3 different decks. To me, it's like Taurus is ready to be romanced, ready to be loved, ready to, possibly all of the really kind of, maybe stereotypical, but things that are like really nice. Yeah, I want, flowers on, Valentine's, or yes, I want to, do a little weekend getaway and be surprised, and even though it's something simple, it's fun and it's romantic. It's like Taurus is ready to be made to feel like they're really loved. It's time. It's time. All right, you guys, I'm going to end that there. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, all those things. Remember, these are just stories. If you don't like it, don't worry. Don't let it get in your head. Just click on away anytime that something is bugging you, because it's just entertainment and it's free. Best part is it's totally free. So if you do enjoy this, please do subscribe. Please do give this video a thumbs up so my channel can continue to grow. So thank you guys. Bye.